Right now, say I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's April. That's right. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came in to sign the contract. Wow. So I'm talking to Bobo on the phone like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
What is Crawford gonna do before? He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean.
Mike Lewis is the perfect example of what I'm thinking.
Yo. He said, what was the Angel? Her wrist. What up, Brandon? Her wrist. She apparently a couple of times she went down on her wrist multiple times during the course of the game, but apparently the last fall, once the game over and the adrenaline over, apparently, her wrist, it was damaged enough to she had a wrist injury before in college, which she had to have surgery. So it's not her first time hurting the wrist. But the saddest thing about it is you got this is what Sport Talk has become now. I'm not gonna keep blaming this person for everything that people say, but it come with her fan base. So everybody trying to say she's faking the injury because she knows she's going to lose she's going to lose. Hey, if you're available, Mia, let me know because I definitely want your input, Mia. But they trying to say she faking the injury. They celebrated Aja getting hurt. It's crazy. It's crazy. I wasn't even gonna start at that point, but yeah, that I mean since we. But that's crazy, yo. That they trying to say she faking the injury, and they even got videos like they celebrating the fact that Aja got hurt too, and I think that's crazy. Listen, sports should never be where we turn everything into our personal, vendettas. You know what I mean? I mean, regardless of what the sport is, I may be a fan of a person, I may be a fan of the team, but I'm a fan of the game first. The game come first. You know what I mean? Like football, I'm a Cowboy fan, but I respect the game enough to say that I'm gonna give it to you straight. You know what I mean? And like yesterday, what happened to Tyreek Hill? That was crazy. I mean, there's nowhere in the world you're going to tell me the police officers didn't know that was Tyreek Hill. From the second you pulled up on the car, whatever, you know it was Tyreek Hill on his way to the game around the corner from the stadium. So, okay, if he's speeding, give him his ticket, let him go. But to get him out the car and all the grabbing and the tussling and the forcing them on the ground and face down on the ground, come on, yo. That got to be addressed. And I need the big bosses, the suit and ties of the NFL, not just his lawyers. I need the suit and ties of the NFL. They need to send a message like, yo, this can't be tolerated. You know what I mean? I mean, unless they got another video of him doing something, aggressively towards the police officers, I don't even get how a ticket gets you outside the car. I don't get how a speeding ticket gets you on the ground. You know what I mean? And like I said, and the whole time, I'm sure they're fully aware this is Tyreek Hill of the Miami Dolphins. I see if they was on the road. He's at home. It's a home game. He's pulling up to the stadium at a home game. And it's 3 hours before the game started. So the traffic wasn't that bad. It's crazy work. And then, he scored the game with a touchdown and does the handcuff thing behind his back. But let's get into the NFL first. We get boxing to DC. I got you, but let's get into this NFL. So Yeah, we can start with Tyreek Hill. They struggled for most of the game. Jacksonville looked like they was gonna pull it off to the end. Tyreek come up with the big catch and he goes, 80 yards and does the handcuff gesture. The handcuff gesture that I'm sure is not gonna go well with the police. But like I said, I hope they take this moment and they send an example to. You know what? Let me don't even hop on that, but I just think it's crazy. But great that he was able to shake it off and he was able to go out there and do his thing, and he got the W. But we also had before I get deep dive into the game, we got a whole assortment of injuries. From the Philly games Friday night, we got Jordan Love that they're saying it don't look like he's going to be out for the season, but I'm saying he should be out for the season. You should be out for the season. Don't rush your way back and end up not no don't end up in an RG3 situation. Don't rush yourself back because the team look like it's good and they need you. Don't rush yourself back. These type of injuries take a long time. Get the proper surgery. Take the year off. It's sad that the season started off with Jordan Love get hurt. We also got Russell Wilson that got knocked out the game, and then last night Puka Nacua got knocked out the game. And as we get more reports on these injuries, we'll report them. But yeah, so 3 big injuries just out of week 1. Philly, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. They came out against Baltimore. They got it done. Isaiah Likely, who I think is going to be he's going to be a top tight end in this league. You know what I mean? And if you didn't get it, for those that got fantasy, if anybody ain't picked him up in fantasy, you might want to get him. You might get him. He's on my bench this week. He got me 26 points on the bench. But I mean, if he keeps doing this, he will be on my starting rotation. But he balled out, but his foot was on the line. The Chiefs got a W. And I'm going to be honest, for those of us football fans, could get scary, man. The 3P could be a real thing. The 3P for them, and I know it's only week 1, but the 3P could be a real thing because he got a couple new toys. One of them didn't even play. He got Marquise Brown. He got Hollywood Brown coming back. He got the new guy that got the 2 touchdowns. Eesh. They might repeat. All I know is what we do know offhand. The competition in the AFC is to see who gets to play Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship game. So we can book that now. So whoever decides they're going to be there, whether it's Baltimore, don't look like it's not off yesterday. Cincinnati always start off slow. If they 3P, yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro, they might 3P. Barring something crazy. That's the thing, though, Brandon. The thing about it is, though, every single year his team got worse. That's the problem. Do you like if he still had Tyreek Hill, they'd be literally cheating. You know what I mean? They got rid of Tyreek Hill. They got rid of Kareem Hunt. They rebuilt this whole defense. He keeps winning. So it's not like you say he got a stacked team. No, he making it do what he do. He went to the Super Bowl with Juju Smith-Schuster. Last year, his number 1 was Valdez-Scantling. Come on, bro. He is him. He is him. He is him. You know what I'm saying? He is him. So I don't know I don't know how you level the field because, like I said, every year his team get worse and he keep winning. You know what I mean? The Bills. Speaking of Josh Allen, suffered an injury yesterday on his throwing hand in the Bills games with the Cardinals. So we possibly could come out week 2 without Russell Wilson, without Jordan Love, without Josh Allen, without Puka Nacua. This is just week 1. So that's another thing that plays a part in the season. Which team's going to be out there and which one ain't. But like I said, if they go without Josh Allen, their season is over. You know what I mean? Now, Justin Fields was able to, get busy enough for the Steelers defense to hold off the Falcons yesterday, 18-10. Caleb Williams struggled in his opening debut, but yet the special teams and the defense was able to find a way to get a victory. I'm not going to make too much of a big deal about the Patriots beating the Bengals because Joe Burrow them start off slow every year. The year they went to the championship game, they started 0-2. You know what I mean? Then the other year they started 1-3. So Joe Burrow started off slow every year. So I'm not gonna put a whole lot of emphasis on yet. I don't know what took place out there in New Orleans because they went off for 47 points on the Panthers. The Giants. Now I'm gonna say this: two teams who should be absolutely. It's only week 1, but two teams who should be looking real shaky right now at their front office or what trying to figure out what's going on is the Giants and the Washington Commanders. Y'all picked up way too many players to look like y'all looked yesterday. This is no shade. This is no shade. And all you Commander fans, I'm gonna tell you now, because y'all know how y'all do with me every year. I'm telling you now, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. I ain't gonna hop on you too bad, but don't keep the same energy. Because we know if we'd have lost yesterday, it'd be 1,500 memes all over Facebook and all over social media right now. But again, y'all picked up 19 players. You picked up 19 players. That ain't what you're supposed to look like. I'm just keeping it a beam. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made Baker Mayfield and them look like they were Super Bowl Baker Mayfield and them. You know what I mean? I thought Tom was out there yesterday. I'm just joking. But y'all picked up way too many players for that to be the result. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Jaden Daniels getting hit. The hits Jaden Daniels is taking. He's taking way too big a hits for it just to be week 1. Y'all gotta fix that. Y'all gotta fix that. Either he gotta learn how to slide more, throw the ball in the dirt more, but he took too many hits yesterday. That ain't gonna hold well. And the Giants, y'all traded Saquon Barkley to score 6 points on the Vikings. 6 on the Vikings with Sam Darnold over there. You know what I'm saying? Devin Singletary got 37 yards rushing, and the second leading rusher is Daniel Jones with 15 yards. And you traded Saquon for that. That ain't gonna go well. That ain't gonna go well at all. You know what I mean? It was a darling of a game last night. You know, the Lions found a way to steal the game in overtime from the Rams. Like I said, Puka went down. Cooper Kupp looked like Cooper Kupp. And now, not going to put Cowboy fans that got paid. I felt the way about that. I wanted Jerry to make him earn his money. You know what I mean? I think sometimes you get what up, man? I'm going to tap y'all in a minute when we get to the boxing talks. I wanted him to make Dak earn his money. I wanted him to make Dak earn his money because I think players play harder when it's a contract year. But okay, either way, he got paid. He looked pretty good yesterday. He did what he had to do to get the W. I like the play calls yesterday. I like the way they planned the game. Deshaun Watson looked horrible. And I don't know. I don't know. He just ain't got it no more. I don't know what you do from that point line, but I'm not going to base everything just on Deshaun Watson look horrible. The defense looked formidable. That's the best how I run it. Our linebackers looked in years. So, and I do like the fact that Mike Zimmer actually played Carson, who's a rookie. Shout out to the DMV. He did his thing. And also he had Izzy Matubuka out there playing as well. So, I mean, then when Bland come back, we got to see. Defense look good. Decent look formidable. Jaden is definitely the best rookie quarterback so far. He looks more comfortable than others. He taking too many hits. He taking way too many hits. You know what I mean? I gotta really go back and look at the film. You watch some whole games and then you just look at highlights of others. I didn't really get to see what made Caleb Williams struggle so bad yesterday. You know what I mean? Because he struggled, pretty big yesterday. But they found a way to get it done. Like I said, let me look at his numbers. Let me look at Caleb's numbers. He went 19 of 30. No, that's not him. He went 14 or 29 with 93 yards. He got sacked twice. So you know what that could be, though? That could be Titans defense just might be like that. I mean, because they wasn't giving up no run yards even. So tight, he just might went up against a vicious defense yesterday. He don't got no picks. He don't got no picks. He don't got no turnovers. He did get one fumble, so he got hit on one of the sacks. He got so he got a sack fumble. So let me go to Jaden, because I do got a situation where we got a guy say Jaden gonna have a better rookie year than Caleb Williams. Well, he had a better day yesterday. So let me look though. Let me look what he did. Let me look at what he did. 17 of 24, 184 yards. He got sacked 2 times. He ran for 88 yards, though, and 2 touchdowns. If it wasn't for the defense, they would have lost. That's true. That's true. Defense and special teams. You know, I don't want to call him Simone Biles' husband, but that's who he is. He scored a touchdown yesterday on a special teams block punt. But yeah. So I'm going to give it to that now. 16 carries for 88 yards. So he toted the ball 18 times, threw the ball 17 times. So that's 18 hits he took yesterday. I ain't knocking it, cuz. I ain't knocking it. But I think I didn't like some of the hits he took yesterday. You know what I mean? Even though I want y'all to lose, just a Cowboy fan of me, I want y'all to lose, but I do want to see him, you know, I want to see him be able to become, you know, a formidable player. Don't RG3 this kid. Don't RG3 this kid. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna bounce the boxing real quick, then I'm gonna hit to the WNBA. Now, I'm gonna hit the WNBA first. Hit the WNBA, then we're gonna close it out with boxing. What's your comments right now? But what was your surprise of the day? I know my surprise of the day is what I'm still trying to figure out what happened in New Orleans. But right now, it's week 1. Can't really make too much noise about it right now. It's week 1. It's week 1. Tonight we got the 49ers and the Jets. We got the 49ers and the Jets. We gotta see how that play out. You know, and I got the 49ers defense, not the defense against Aaron Rodgers tonight. So as long as he don't do nothing crazy, I should have a win in my fantasy league too. Philly 1-0. I gotta see more. Trying to figure out what happened to Atlanta. What happened to Atlanta? Atlanta picked up. See, some of these teams look, I'm just pointing out things. Some of these teams picked up a whole lot of people in free agency, made a whole lot of picks to be looking the way they looked yesterday. You know what I mean? So Kirk Cousins got through 2 picks, sacked 2 times. Bijan Robinson had 68 yards, rushing 5 catches, 43 yards. Justin Fields had 156 yards. Okay. Reese out the rest of the season. Hurt me. She was having a... Yeah. The crazy thing about, like I said, touching on that, the crazy thing about that is I just think it's mad wild. Listen, I know the way we do cover all these sports now because everybody got all their platforms, but to sit there and say somebody's faking the injury and then to go out there and say celebrating the injury is just crazy work to me. Okay, 250 mil, 230 guaranteed. They paid the man. I wanted him to earn his check, but I guess Jerry just wanted to get it over with. I don't know. Maybe Jerry was getting ahead of the curve. I don't know. But anywho, Instead of worrying about him, you know, that 240 mil. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna call you. I don't think the kid looked bad for this first game, but our defense needs a ton of help. DBs are trash. But that's the thing, though, bro. Here's the thing. You're not getting it. I'm gonna tell you, all Commander fans. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You're not getting the pass. You're not getting the pass, and I'm gonna tell you why you're not getting the pass. Y'all picked up 19 people in the offseason. That's not even counting your draft picks. You picked up 19 people, bro. When the free agency frenzy was going on, y'all was sitting up there clowning us. Who the Cowboys signed? Nobody. You're not getting the pass. You're not getting the pass, yo. And all I'm saying is, I like the young boy. He getting hit too much, too soon. Don't RG3 him. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't RG3 this kid. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm looking for a pass. Just calling it. Nah, I mean, look, bro. But y'all been picking up people. You've been picking up the people. Stephon Gilmore was a free. Stephon Gilmore was a free agent up until the last minute. See what I'm saying? You talking to us about DBs? I had a rookie starting yesterday with Jordan Lewis in the middle. That's a fact, boy. I agree. We got you got to protect, but no, he just got to how to slide and try not to get hit as much. But nah, but in terms of talent on your team, I ain't trying to hear that. You got good coaches on the sideline. Y'all picked up all them players. Y'all gonna get held to the same standard as the rest of us. How's my front four top tier? You only know my front four. You only know two people on my front line. What are you talking about? You know two people. You know DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah. You don't know nobody else on my front four. You know what I mean? Now it could be that Deshaun just looked that bad. He said passes and cheat code. Let me get to my WNBA. Let me give it a WNBA. Then we're gonna get the boxing because I really want to touch on this Boots Eddie Hearn thing that's growing out there. Long as he healthy, you always got a shot. I hear you. I hear you. Now, this thing in the WNBA is growing. The playoffs is nearing. And, you know, as we know, Angel Reese is out for the season. And on Friday night at the end of the game, Connecticut versus Las Vegas, Breonna Jones and Dejanay Carrington came down on the back of Aja Wilson's leg, which yesterday's game, she came into the game with a walking boot. Now, she is about 21 points away from setting an all-time season record in points. She also is 40 rebounds away because with Angel Reese being out, if she's able to come back and play, she's 40 rebounds away from setting a rebound record and also a couple blocks away from setting a record in blocks. But yet, with that stat line being where she at, it's still, you know, because of what Caitlin Clark was able to do, they want her to be Rookie of the Year and MVP. And basically saying it to the point that it's actually a conspiracy that if Asha Wilson wins the MVP, it's because political reasons. Forget the fact that she's having the greatest statistical season ever in the history of the league. That's not good enough. Listen, y'all. Y'all making it unbearable. You're making it unbearable. The girl balled out. The girl balled out. She did not make Aaliyah Boston better. She did not make Kelsey Mitchell better. They doing what they would have been doing anyway. It's just she's an extra piece, and her intricate piece made everything go off, in which she deserves all the credit for. But don't make it look like she made them better. No, she put them in a position to play better. Yes, but that's go with it. Then the question is, the Aces are not better than they was? They're champions. There's literally no other higher level Ozzy can make her team better than the championship. They're champions. There's nothing else she can do. See what I'm saying? She took their champions, their gold medalists. You know what I mean? What else you want me to do for my team? You know what I mean? I got them hanging with Floyd Mayweather and Usher. What are you talking about? But now I gotta get to the boxing. Now we gotta get the boxing because there's a lot we gotta touch on because there's a big thing going on right now with everybody trying to discuss what's going on with Eddie Hearn and Boots. Well, when they first came out and they said that he was going to Eddie Hearn, and now Shakur is there, everybody was applauding him going to Matchroom and being with Eddie Hearn. Now all of a sudden everybody trying to turn on Eddie Hearn because we now see that the kind of fights that they want or need they can't get. And then everybody's bashing Brian Norman and them for turning down that offer. But I'm gonna tell y'all again, who you fight matters. You know what I'm saying? Who you fight matters. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put the link in the comment section. But yeah, who you fight matters. You know what I mean? It's a unification fight. Champion versus champion versus Boots Ennis, who has a name, may not be what the people wanted to be, but he's still somebody that we all know who he is. We all know who Boots is. So $2 million, that's not no great offer. So for everybody to say he's crazy for even asking for that, y'all bugging out. Shut up, saying because see, my problem with that, especially when it comes to Eddie Hearn, is he's paid way more money for worse fights. That's why I don't know why everybody's jumping on Brian Norman in them case, because Eddie Hearn and him have paid more money for worse fights. You paid $16 million for Triple G versus Serban Meta. You paid $16 million for Triple G versus Steve Rose. So why can't Brian Norman and Boots get 5-6 million? It should be more than that, but I mean the bare minimum. How about, I mean, what are we talking about here? Why is everybody talking about you? I don't care if he made $10 his last fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he made $10 his last fight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I mean? We gotta stop. One thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna count another man money, but I'm gonna be honest though. I think Boots need to fight Blair to Flair. I think Boots need to fight Blair to Flair, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Boots need to fight Blair to Flair. See if just to get a name out there. Because I mean they look like Mazmumov about to fight somebody else. Boxing is getting weird. This week we got the Canelo versus Edgar Berlanga. Disgusting. You know what I mean? Straight trash bag. But that's okay. We got Canelo versus Edgar Berlanga. But the fight I think we mostly looking forward to is Danny versus Landy. I got my money on Boots, but they both going to get paid because Blair. Yeah, I mean, listen. Blair gonna come to fight. He gonna sell a fight. Now, what Eddie should be working towards is trying to get Boots the biggest name possible. Whatever can get him to the biggest name possible. Because right now, to be honest with you, the pool the welterweight division is not as, even if he was to become undisputed at welterweight now, it's not the same. It's not Boots' fault, but it's not the same. He's gonna become undisputed and they're still gonna say who'd he fight. You know what I mean? They're not gonna give him credit for Mario Barrios or Stanionis. He might as well move to 154 and just get it cracking with those up there. Go up there, fight Erickson Lubin. Go up there, fight anybody with a name just to get his name in the hat and get going. It's Landy. It's Landy, not Earl. He fighting Landy. Canelo might even let Berlanga hang around 8-9 rounds. He can knock him out whenever he feel like it. Why is it so difficult to match Boots up? All right, I'm gonna give an unpopular opinion. People are going to say, of course, you got people saying people are ducking them, people are this, and that is some truth to that. But then again, it's what the problem is. He's being mismanaged. See, and everybody thought it was going to go away because he's with Eddie Hearn, but that's not the case. That's not the case. They got to put him in fights. He said, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I believe what they banking on Landy being too old or washed. That's the only thing I can think of. The reason why they even took this fight, because if Landy not washed, he going to spank Danny. This is Earth Landy Law, man. I keep telling everybody, y'all got Earth Landy messed up. This Earth Landy Law, man. This man done been in the ring with some of the best of them, cuz. He done been in the ring with some of the best of them. So unless Earth Landy washed, like I say, if Danny pull it off, I'm not putting no stock in it because the only way you win this fight if Earth Landy is washed. Because if Earth Landy still can still squabble, man, that ain't in for a long night. That ain't in for a long night. You know what I'm saying? Then the week after that, we got Daniel Dubois and AJ. In the comment section, talk to me. WNBA, boxing, NFL. What questions y'all got about anything? Keep them coming, Chuck. What other questions you got about anything? You know what I mean? But yeah, and then we'll touch on them other fights. Matter of fact, yeah, not really. He fought, yeah, kind of inactive. Landy was on. I think Landy was on the tank card. One of the cards. It may not have been the tank card, but it's one of those cards in that time frame, and he got the guy out there kind of early. You know what I mean? What would you do as a D coordinator for the Commanders? All right. So here's the thing. That's still Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. You know what I mean? So it's not like those were just regular, you know what I mean? Them two dudes can give any secondary a problem. You know what I mean? So that's still two elite receivers. And Baker Mayfield, when they want to, he can be decent. So that's still a formidable team that was been a playoff team for the last few years. You know what I mean? So I would say you definitely got to do something with Forbes. You got to do something with Forbes. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all should be trying to trade for one of our corners. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Because it looked like we found a diamond in the rough with the young kid Carson. Israel was playing, and like I said, the Browns purposely stayed away from Trayvon yesterday and went after the young boys. My young boys held their own. I think the corners could be better, but we tackled poorly yesterday. Like I said, it's one game. Jaden took too many hits. We need to establish the running game more. Hey, listen, I've been said this. I don't know why y'all don't use this boy. His rookie year, when he came back from getting shot, when y'all had Tyler Heineke a quarterback, y'all was using Brian Robinson like a bell cow. See what I'm saying? I think that's a formula to get everything else going on. See, once you get him, you know, grinding and digging out yards, you know what I mean? Y'all using him like he a scat back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all using him like he a scat back. You got a scat back in Eckler, so you got two running backs. There's no reason for the combo not to be going bananas. But it's week one. Brian Robinson has got to get going. Yeah. Him also, yeah. So you got, like I said, you got the pieces, bro. You got the pieces. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's week one. Y'all got the Giants next week, which should be a soft touch. Now, granted, they play y'all hard every single time y'all play them, but that should be a soft touch because they look like trash yesterday. So you should be able to bounce back with the Giants. Now, the whole division got a vicious schedule. So you can't be playing around out here. I think Luke McCaffrey going to be a sleeper. He all right. I like him. You know what I mean? You got a formidable. Like I said, man, you're not getting, listen, I tell y'all now, whatever energy y'all come with, keep the same energy all year. Film study this week for them is all of last year's games. We cannot lose to the Giants. Hey. Like I said, Giants look bad. Bad. I don't care who the Vikings had on their team. They weren't supposed to do that. They weren't supposed to do that. You know what I mean? So, like I say, right now, I picked the Eagles to win the division before the season start. I still pick them to win the division. I think we'll split with them. We'll sweep the Giants, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do with the Commanders. You know what I mean? Just realized still has a left deal, so I'm guessing he gets paid after this year. He probably get paid before the year's over. They're gonna lock them up. So yeah, he's getting a contract too. I ain't gonna say they look like a. I mean, here's the thing. I need to see what the 49ers look like tonight. But again, bro, like I said, it's just week one, y'all. It's just week one. I don't like the way Philly look, to be honest. But I think they're gonna win the division. I think they're still the best team in the division. I'm being direct to y'all. I ain't being underhanded. I'm being direct. I'm being direct. Let me kick back at my crib. We play y'all pull up. All right. I'm gonna say this. Like I said, I know we're gonna sweep the Giants. That's in the books. We definitely gonna split with Philly. Philly's gonna win their game in their home. We're gonna blow the doors off them in Dallas. I don't know what we're gonna do with y'all when we come to Washington, but we are gonna blow the doors off you in Dallas. All three of y'all, we're gonna blow all three of y'all out in Dallas. But Philly gonna win their game in Philly, and y'all might, depending on how y'all look, y'all might win your game in DC, but we definitely gonna blow you out in Dallas. I gotta see Philly against teams with better defense. Come on, bro. You not crazy. You not crazy. You know. I'm giving y'all out. Y'all might win y'all game in DC. Y'all might. I gotta see more of y'all. You might win that game in DC, but I know we're gonna demolish you in Dallas. We're gonna demolish y'all in Dallas. We're gonna demolish Philly in Dallas. You already know what we do to the Giants, so we ain't even talking about them. We're gonna blow them out twice. You know what I'm saying? But then it get real. I ain't even focused on the division for real. I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do with Baltimore. Oh yeah, I know we beating Cincinnati. We definitely spanking Joe Burrow in them, but the Ravens, we don't do good with them. So you know what I mean. We got the whole division got a vicious schedule. So we can't take no weeks off. But like I said, right now I got Philly win the division. And as a whole, we can make a wild card. Maybe win one game, be out in the division around as usual. Lamar still has to do too much. What's the point when they traded for they picked him up in free agents? They picked him up in free agency, but here's the thing. It's not that he got to do too much. It's that the way they played Derrick Henry week one, right? It looked like they got some issues to fix on their O-line, and Kansas City was hips, and Chris Jones, the best D tackle in football, had lunch. You know what I mean? So, but they don't play Chris Jones every week. But again, bro, so you gotta look at how the game was being played. Chris Jones was dominating that front line. Chris Jones had a day. So they don't play Chris Jones every week. But like I say, the only thing Lamar got to do is show up when the lights come on. But at the end of the day, the road to the Super Bowl goes through Kansas City. And like I hate to say it, y'all, he might repeat. He might get his fourth this year, and it will be a three-peat. Could get shaky. Could get shaky. You know what I mean? That like not to spin back to the WNBA, for them to try to take the MVP from Aja, it's like a young rookie quarterback balling out right now, right? And he having a good year. They took the worst place team and made him look good. but Patrick Mahomes is breaking all-time records. You ain't gonna take the MVP for Patrick Mahomes because some rookie looking good and took it doesn't how it work. Angel Wilson is the Patrick Mahomes of the WNBA. She is her. You know what I'm saying? So accept the rookie of the year. Be happy with that. Go to playoffs. See what you can do. Leave Angel alone. He said, I can see that, bro. He has legit weapons now. Who has legit weapons now? I mean, look, Zay Flowers is nice. You got Doug Henry. You got 2 tight ends, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely. Defense still good. They're going to be all right. It's can you beat Pat in December, in January? That's what everybody question. Can you beat Pat in January? Now, I'm going to tell y'all now. But see, that's the thing, though. Pat Mahomes doing it with anybody. Give him anybody. He going to the bowl. But with that being said, y'all, I got to get ready to get out of here. I will be back at y'all tomorrow, live in studio at the Black Eye Media Room. I'll be in studio tomorrow for the first time in a long time. Hassan Riddick. Well, he asked to be traded. They traded him. He went there. They went there knowing he expected a contract. So for them not to handle that is crazy work. They know he left Philly because he wanted a contract. He asked to be shipped out because they wasn't going to pay him what he was asking for. So they gave him what he was asking for and traded him. So that team that brought him in knew he wanted a contract. There ain't no getting around it. If I'm bringing somebody into my franchise that's looking for a contract, then I should be mindful enough to give him a contract. So they playing silly ball. Like I say, bring the man in. They gonna need him. You know what I mean? That's right. My man Tyron Smith played for the Jets tonight. He blocking for Aaron Rodgers tonight. Shout out to Tyron. Wish you the best. Y'all be good. Like, subscribe. If you haven't, please like and subscribe to the Let's Talk Sports Y'all on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, under Let's Talk Sports Y'all, or AKA The Apostle. We are looking for sponsors. You know what I mean? If you got a business that you want to, do a sponsorship, be mentioned. We touch, multiple platforms: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch. And like I said, we always looking for donations. The Cash App's down the bottom. Y'all be blessed. 1.